I'm going to show you how you can create new linked records in Airtable forms. I'll be using this tool by miniextensions.com, and I will add a URL to this in the description. So Airtable forms by default do not allow you to create new linked records in the form itself. So what we're trying to do here is give you the ability to sort of put that part of the form, so that one field, pull it out of the form, put it out here alone, and then you would be able to choose any of the linked records just as you would in the Airtable form, but you could also add something new. So I could do this, right? And I can do multiple ones, just like I could with the Airtable form, but I could also do, let's say, test at test.com. And I can hit enter here, and it would create that linked record and then add it to that form. And then what would happen is at the end of choosing which record you'd like, you would get redirected to that Airtable form. So I would hit next, and I would get redirected to the Airtable form, and we pre-fill that author. So those linked records that were created would get pre-filled, and you would continue using your form just as you normally would. So created, form submitted, and then if I were to go here and see it, this is what the entry would look like. And this is the linked table. So the table that has the users, this is what that looks like, and this is the record that was just created for me. So if you buy the tool, this is what you would see. Start by filling up your API key, base ID, and just API key and base ID, follow this URL and this URL, and then you want to grab your Airtable form URL. So in my case, it would be, find out here, and then it would be this thing right here. So you would grab that and then drop it in here. And then next you would have the name of the linked record field name. So this is the field that in your form, the field that actually has those linked records. So in my case, it would be this thing right here. Make sure it's case sensitive and drop it in here. Now next, we need the table ID of the table that's linked. So you know how you have a table chosen here? So you have linked record, right? And then you look to a table. So in my case, it's this table. So I got to go to that table, and then in that table, grab the table ID, which is here in the URL, and then drop it in here. Now, last thing is the primary field of that linked table. So this is this thing right here, the email. And this is always the leftmost field in your table. So grab that, drop it in there, hit save. And then what you would give to your users is this share URL. So if I were to open the share URL right here, that would give me what you guys saw earlier. So I could choose here. I can also, so if I chose multiples, I'll just showcase this while we're at it. Those multiple emails would get pre-filled here in the form.